Hello, welcome to Cooking with Chelsi. I am beyond thrilled that this is officially happening. My first cooking video. Today we are cooking one of my favorite side dishes. As you know, each episode I am on a mission to empower you to be the CEO of your health. I can literally eat this dish like multiple times a month. Yes, because it is so good and it's so healthy. There are so many health benefits to this dish. It is my savory collards and kale. To be honest, I did not like kale before I went vegan. I just preferred my collard greens, but now I love kale and collards together. So for this recipe, you want to gather all the ingredients, and you can always find the recipes with the ingredient supplies and the recipe on my website, lifewithchelsi.com. But let's start with some collards, bell peppers, kale, celery, black pepper, seasoning blend. You're going to need some veggie broth, shallot, and garlic. So for all of your veggies, you're going to go ahead and just dice it all up. When you first add all of your veggies into your saute pan, it may seem like it's all not going to fit, but don't you panic. Start with as much as you can fit in, because remember, this is going to simmer down into some delicious savory collards and kale. Make sure you've added the veggie broth as well. Then you're going to want to add the black pepper. Black pepper is so healthy for you. It helps with absorption of nutrients. Add the seasoning blend, and then you're going to bring all of this to a boil. So I do about medium high for about 1 to 2 minutes. You want to see this come to a boil, the vegetable broth. You are going to just love the seasoning of these kale and collards when they are finished. I then bring them down to a low temperature, simmer, and I cook them for about 45 minutes to an hour. It just depends. And with this, you want to make sure that you're checking every 10 to 15 minutes and you're stirring them. You want to make sure, again, that nothing is sticking to the bottom of your saute pan. You will know when they're done because there will be a very thin layer of broth left. I like just a little bit of juice in my collards and kale, not dripping, because again, they have already soaked up all of the flavor from the broth as they've been cooking, simmering on the stove for the past 45 minutes to an hour. But make sure, leave a little bit in there, and then that even helps as well when you're reheating your collards as well. So just some of the things that I have learned as I've made this dish a few times to make sure that it would be perfect for you. Thank you so much for joining me for today's recipe. If you make this recipe, be sure to tag me on Instagram at Chelsi H. Bennett and use the hashtag Cooking with Chelsi. As you can see here, I paired my collards and kale with one of my other favorite dishes, my vegan carrot crab cakes. See you next time.